This is James playing a wingman in a bar, by the way.
Hold on.
Oh, hey, this is my friend Eric. He's got a good job. He's a stable person,
but he
may have choked out a hooker.
The only thing stable about Eric is he fucked a horse in one once. That's the only thing stable.
Hey, I made 5,000, so that's
Hey,
good.
this is my friend Gerald. He's a decent guy. He rescued this puppy. He may also be having sex with it.
No, so this is my promo for Brian. Hey ladies, are you looking for a man with a receding hairline, a stable job, no pets, no kids, and drives a Toyota Camry and drinks Miller Lite on the weekends? Has an average sized penis? I know
I
because
feel like you're looking for a North Dakotan at that point. Like,
well, duh. I mean, Brian goes to North Dakota and he's
get away from South Dakota.
He's instantly the fucking Prince Henry of North Dakota. Like, everybody wants him. Like, oh my god, you have all your teeth and you don't work in the oil fields? Have my babies.
That would be nice. You know what? I'm from North Dakota, so
I noticed with the area code. Did I not tell y'all?
Yeah.
When you sent
like, oh
sent
my
over
God,
your
she's my
number,
best friend.
and it was like, all right, I went to North Dakota for a year. I know that fucking 701 area code. That's the fucking whole state of North Dakota. So what part?
I'm from a small town south of Fargo. So
There's not much
so
south of
Minnesota.
Yeah, there's not much south of Fargo.
South of Fargo is in Minnesota
Exactly.
because Fargo is in
there's
Minnesota.
only one like semi-big town.
There's not even a big town in North Dakota.
Hey, it's 9,000 people. Okay.
Oh my god. We have our whole town is less than the whole capacity of the Twins home opener next week with the pandemic going on. Congratulations. You made it.
Same thing.
You're a
You know
fuck.
what? I have
We're
lived
big
here
time
for
now.
8 years. I'm making it big. Okay.
All right.
So we were talking actually. We went to North Dakota at the same time. Were you a commercial aviation student like I was?
No, I was a undetermined student, like you were, and I only went for 1 year also.
Yeah, so North Dakota.
Well, you're fitting in with the theme of the show for a lot of us, so.
Well, Brian went to St. Cloud.
I went to Eau Claire.
and Eau Claire.
Yeah.
Eric went over to Robert Morris
Phoenix
and Phoenix.
and Minnesota.
Yeah. I went to North Dakota and Inver Hills. What's up?
Yeah, Inver Hills represent.
But,
So you could say James peaked.
yep, I peaked in 2010 when I went to North Dakota.
Better than peaking in 2008 when you were a sophomore, so.
Yeah.
Right
2010,
here, yeah.
2010 commercial aviation student, just like 75% of the kids that went to the University of North Dakota. Back then, we were the Fighting Sioux. Now, I don't even know what they're fucking called.
The Fighting Hawks. The Hawks.
Yeah. So, Beck
It's
Hall.
better than the Flicker Tails.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
hey.
wanted the flicker tails. I want a fucking platypus. God damn it!
No, you guys have literally nothing on my college.
Fighting platypus.
I
The
want.
fighting artichokes. Get the fuck on my level.
I'll give you an
I was a
artichoke.
fighting artichoke for one fucking semester, so don't even talk.
Honestly,
Eau Claire,
that
they
is.
called us the Blue Golds. Yeah, couldn't even fucking come up with anything. Let's just name us after the two colors. So.
When not stout, or when in doubt, go to stout. If not there,
go
then
to
Eau Claire.
Yep.
What's up?
Except you do get a lot more
Eau
exercise
Claire,
at
Eau Claire, right off I-94. One of the first exits for Eau Claire. They got a bomb-ass Culver's. That's the only thing going for Eau Claire.
I think to get to the campus, you got to take the second one. So it's
yeah,
been a while.
the first exit. Sorry, I'm fucking mouth fucking my microphone.
That's a weird thing to do.
Jesus Christ, am I the only person that hasn't mouth fucked Mike?
I'm like a good 2 feet away from mine.
Not last week, you weren't.
Hey,
I don't even remember last week. I was drunk.
I
Well, I
will.
wasn't.
I will mouth fuck Mike whenever I want to. Or are we talking about a microphone?
Hey, phrasing.
I was about to say.
So,
I've already-
Cobb County, Georgia. You don't know this, but so Mike is a flight attendant for a local airline here in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. He's been interviewing for 3 jobs. I saw he sent me a Snapchat yesterday of him interviewing for a job yesterday. and then he also had a interview for a job on Tuesday. So he's interviewing for 3 jobs. One of them has him going to Des Moines, Iowa. That's right, the Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah, that would suck.
Now that's big
Fuck
time.
Iowa.
That's big time right there.
The second one has him going to Denver. And then the
Never heard of her.
Nah, Des Moines is where it's at. Des Moines is where it's at.
Okay, well, Des Moines got this one beat too. Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
No one wants to go there.
Trippa,
No.
stub your
Unless
toe
you
and
wanna
then you
make
need
the
a
news.
tetanus shot.
If you make the news, then you would be in Florida. But
So, I'm going to ask you guys which one you want to go to. Des Moines, with their cheap-ass housing and everything, their mildish winters, because, they're not up north. They're kind of the south part of the upper Midwest.
yeah, we're the shield for that.
But then you also got to watch corn grow, cows fuck,
And you're
have
and you're
tornadoes.
potentially surrounded by inbreds.
Yeah.
So
And then Denver, where you're dealing with a high price of real estate, but they got legal marijuana, but he's not allowed to smoke it because his job tests for it. And then Fort Lauderdale, Florida, once again, high price of living. You got to deal with hurricanes. You got to worry about pythons going through the toilet and biting your ball sack every time you take a poo.
I mean, might as well buy a houseboat at that point because it's gonna be underwater anyways.
Yeah, like
if you buy a houseboat, you don't have to worry about the pythons.
So-
Then you could live almost in. No, you couldn't.
I want to
Or-
hear.
But
Maybe.
if he wants to be famous, he needs to move to Florida because there's always somebody on the news.
Mike
in
would
Florida.
live out his dream then of he always dreamed of being a Florida man.
And I always dreamed of you talking into your mic. So I want to hear from the
Well,
panel.
it's time, so
I want to hear from the panel. Brian, Eric, and then Cobb County, Georgia. Not because you're a woman, but because I'm going left to right, basically. Brian, Eric, Cobb County, Georgia. I want to hear it. Where you want to live at out of the 3? Des Moines, Denver, or Fort Lauderdale, and why?
Des Moines.
He ate his mouth.
Really? The fucking fuck Iowa? Iowa is not a real thing. Wants to live in Des
he hates
Moines?
South Dakota. Get it right.
No, I hate Iowa, but at least you can get away. At least I don't want to be in Florida because if you're in Florida, you might as well just off yourself and go to hell. So.
Well, the Fort Lauderdale area is Miami, basically. So.
Oh, that's better. Well, off yourself and go to hell. And I mean, in Denver, you could smoke weed and forget that you're in Denver.
But he can't smoke weed because he gets tested by the FAA.
Oh, then go to Iowa where there are no laws.
Yeah, and there's no internet either. They're still living in the 1940s in Iowa.
No, not in Des Moines. Not in Des Moines. They're more like 1980s.
So why would they have laws if they can't look them up anyways?
Des Moines, Iowa just discovered this hot new artist. Maybe you haven't heard of him. Madonna.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they just discovered the 1980s.
Is Shakira new?
Yeah.
No, not a thing. No, they don't know what
She was
they don't
just
know.
born.
Yeah.
She was just born. So Eric.
Oh, there's this hot new band just started there too. Bon Jovi. I don't know if you've heard of them or.
No, but I've heard the Cheech and Chong version of Bong Jovi.
The greatest album was just released by Michael Jackson. So there you go. Eric, Des Moines, Denver, or Fort Lauderdale? Where are you going?
This one's pretty easy for me. I'd probably go Denver, Colorado, because
Why?
I drove through there once and it's just beautiful. I can't say anything about the people or anything, but I don't know. Seems like a good place. I like the West Coast or Western area.
I would say the West Coast is by far better than anybody from the East Coast.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, but
yeah.
if we're gonna compare coasts, yeah.
I was out in Pittsburgh.
Why are you cutting off our woman? What'd she say?
I thought I was your woman.
Yeah,
Jesus.
sorry, Eric. Sorry, I cut you off.
Once again, you're talking over the lady. Let her say what she wants to say.
I'm like disagreeing with you guys. You need to calm down.
Brian, calm down. All right. Eric
calm up.
Eric says Denver.
Yeah, just I don't know, the mountains, the west area,
And the Rockets, red glare.
closer to Montana. Basically my future home.
So basically, Eric says I'm going to move to Denver so I can move to Montana. Got it.
Sounds
It's a
good to me.
stepping stone.
You're a stepping stone.
That's not a nice thing to say to somebody.
All right. I'm going to go... Actually, no. Cobb County, Georgia. Go ahead.
I 100% would choose Denver. That's because I love hiking and fishing. So I would just hide in the mountains, avoid the city. 100%.
So you're like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, up in the mountains, have your horse's ball sack recede into them because it's cold. Go fishing.
I
It's
mean,
not
pretty
as
much
cold as
that,
here.
yeah.
Come on.
I would just have lady horses because they would just make it through it.
See? She's thinking.
Yeah, she is.
You get a lady horse because you don't have to worry about their balls.
They're giblets.
Yeah, fucking right. I would pick probably Des Moines just because I'm trying to live anywhere cheap as hell. Fucking Des Moines and Omaha. I don't care about your meth problems and your corn and your cows. It's just fucking living there is cheap as hell. So yeah, that's where I'd go. So Mike, if you're listening, we had what? 2 votes Des Moines and 2 votes Denver. So basically,
0 votes
So that
for
means
yeah, don't go to Florida.
no. This means that he will probably end up in Florida.
Yeah,
Definitely
he'll.
end up in Florida.
His most potential or his highest potential interview was the one in Florida.
Since he's been in Texas, I mean, it's not really an issue.
Yeah.
Forget Texas. He was in Mississippi, wasn't he?
He was in Gulfport, Mississippi for about a year and a half. And then he was in Texas, Dallas, Texas for just over a year. But I don't know. I don't keep record of the guy. Currently, he's in Eagan, Minnesota. No. Actually, he's in Apple Valley, Minnesota right now. I can tell you that right now
Yep.
via his Snapchats. So, honestly, I don't have anything else besides this. So, you guys go ahead, steal the show. Start talking about whatever.
All right.
Were you trying to cue in one of us right there, or just
Anybody that has
Yeah.
anything to talk about.
just saying cue
honestly,
in one of us maybe to get anything going here? Like Eric, you got anything else going? Do you have any
plug
happenings
something
during
random,
the week?
happenings during the week. I don't care. Somebody talk about what their personality is, what they feel like on life. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going to get another beer. Y'all fucking figure it out.
All right. Well, I mean, I already talked about my duck story, so I guess
And it was a great duck story.
it was a pretty fucking good duck story.
That's solid.
Yeah. So I guess just to learn more about Cobb County, Georgia.
Hey,
If we're gonna talk like that, like tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, so you grew up in North Dakota.
Grew up in North Dakota.
You
I've
made
lived
something of
here
yourself,
for
so you came
8
down
years.
here.
You what?
You made something of yourself, so you went to the big city of St. Paul or something like that.
I
Minneapolis?
have moved 22 times in the last 10 years, actually.
Have you?
Whoa!
Oh, jeez. You're a
All
wanderer.
within like the Twin Cities and North Dakota, but I have 3 degrees. I build skyscrapers for a living.
Holy shit!
Uh,
Did we just find gold?
Yeah, you are far more impressive than we are.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, but I still like beer just the same.
so Savvy, the thing right now is that James has his headphones off right now, so he's completely
What
out
did
of
I
the loop.
fucking miss?
And so then the
This is
duck
the greatest thing in the
crossed the
world.
street, and
What did I fucking miss? Because you guys are like, did we just find gold right now? And I see Danny
No.
or Tyler Duffy pitching for the Twins, and I'm like, what? Is he throwing that good of pitches?
I'm sorry,
Like,
James, we were having a conversation. What the fuck are you doing back here? Get the fuck off the headphones. Get the fuck out of the room.
I was
we're
having
talking
a
about-
conversation with my wife and getting another fucking Lakeville
You know what,
Brewing.
James? You're not even in this right now, so you're just gonna have to listen until you edit the freaking episode to find out.
I'm not editing anything.
You know what? You better settle down. I'm gonna come over there and talk to you.
You're gonna
Oh,
come over
that
here
is
and fuck
very,
my mouth
very
is what you're
northern
gonna
of
do.
Yeah, you better get down on your knees, son.
I already am. Come here, Daddy.
Oh, that's
At least give
interesting.
him a knee pad. Jeez.
I don't need knee pads. This is America.
Yeah, he's already had them replaced.
I mean,
so.
we are in Minnesota, so it's probably like a
Alright.
kickboard.
All right, so tell me,
Can't
what
afford
about
knee
the
pads.
fucking gold mine that we hit? What did I
Well-
miss?
Oh no, we're just
Well,
I
Savvy
was just
struck
telling you
gold.
My duck story. I was just telling my duck story.
What about your duck story?
yeah. Brian's got a hard on because she's talking about ducks over there.
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah,
loves
yeah, yeah.
ducks.
I was working at LA Fitness, and a duck flew into the window.